Jesteś? O, jesteś! Hmm, hmm, hmm. Dobrze. Idziemy do naszego zaginionego brata. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Mogę zrobić w ten sposób. Nie, nie, nie to. No napisz coś na czacie. O, widzę jak napisałeś mi Arku. Widzę.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once.
Pisz
Did the whole boot
pisz na
camp thing.
czacie.
Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they planned for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. Now he's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Stay sharp, Fate.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the hit signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Teraz idziemy znaleźć naszego brata. Podobno, że niby tutaj był. Muszę porozmawiać z Emily i się dowiemy. No tutaj jeszcze coś jest. Speech analysis. No, niby wyszedł z tamtej celi, niby wszedł tutaj, do Executive. I musieliśmy się wrócić, w sensie teleportować. No tak, bo kurwa, trzeba znaleźć brata. Dziękuję.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here.
Gówno, 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 gówno,
But am I
gówno,
too
gówno,
late?
gówno, gówno.
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful. This data won't interpret itself.
What can I do to help?
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought them back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
Kasia jest najlepsza na
The
świecie.
jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in a token and enjoy the ride.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. We're gonna get through this.
Gdzie tu się szło na górę?
Hey there, Faden.
Nie przyzwyczajaj się.
We're stabilizing. Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on.
Information's always been on a need-to-know basis.
Nieraz, Pewnie jak byłem pijany.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
Gdzie jest ten chłopak?
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers?
O,
I don't know if I like
absolutnie nie.
taking orders from a mall cop.
To ciekawe miejsce. A, no to tak, to racja. Dużo tych karteczków. O Boże, matematyka. Ja pierdolę, co to jest?
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
No i gdzie ten typek jest? Tego ziomka trzymać, a tu jest. I te schizy. Dzień dobry.
The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is me right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface. surface into the way. You've always been in there. You walk us to patrol. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes. White
To ten
pearls
brat.
red in the eye. You are a one through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls
Can you hear me?
red in the eye. You are
Come on, Dylan. I'm here.
by the door.
I found you.
The surface into the way. You've always been in there. You walk us to patrol.
Do you know who I am? You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
No, ma wybrany mózg.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be true.
that? Please? Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them.
No,
They
odjebał
sound
całkiem.
good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you.
A nawet nie pamiętam
is
co
not
powiedziałem.
safe.
A chyba, że mu odjebało.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss.
Moje są
I
lepsze.
let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the
Moje
hiss.
są lepsze.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse.
Babo.
Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit.
Może
I saw what
kiedyś.
the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a through time. Happiness comes with fight.
No, przynajmniej dali mu krzesło. Jak znajdę czyjąś nerkę, sprzedam, to ci kupię.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
Please. Trench was part of the same shadowy group that was responsible for...
Ale schizy. O kurwa.
The hero. Keep your conspiracy nonsense to yourself.
Jak się zmęczę lewitowaniem, to se klapnie, nie? Dobra, poszukamy tej babki. Pierdolę się. chwilę, sprawdzę coś. Nic, musiałem coś poszukać. Gdzie ono jest w ogóle? Siu, kurwa. Wrócimy na górę. Tak cicho mnie słychać? Nie wiem czemu. Może mnie sobie podgłoś. Czekaj. Nie wiem jak to ustawić, żeby było głośniej. A, nie tutaj. O. Kek. Co to jest? Sterolistna koniczyna. A znowu wy. Tutaj. Tak, to było tutaj. Jest kurwa, nie widać. generator. Mój pokój wygląda podobnie. Gdzie ja mam iść? No jest, to znowu posprzątałem. O, dzień dobry. A nie, to są nasi. To są nasze chłopaki.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Dzień dobry.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Tam poszedł ten akcent. No, coś tutaj. Syf rośnie, babo. Ale ma
Do you
dupsko.
normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The
Jakie
mold
wiadomości?
is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
A być może.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the
No
host.
słuchaj, no. Musiałem zapłacić za buldożer, ale czy posprzątałem?
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Dobra, idziemy zbierać
Thanks for the
leśni.
information.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. Yes, we are finished then.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. Maybe there's no tastes.
Co tu jest? Gówno. A, jednak nie. Flaszkę wódki. Gdzie jest to wyjście?
People?
to jest samonaprowadzające. Kurwestwo jedno jebane. Tu nic nie ma. A to co?
Found one.
Co tam jest? Woda? A zaraz jebnie.
This looks like a good one.
A, tam jest kuku. Tam nie idziemy. Muzyczkę. Nic tu nie ma. A, jest. Tu się kończy budynek. Jak akcję rozkręcić? Co się stało się? Przecież jak? A, tu jest wejście, okej. Nie, tu nic. Tu nic, żadnych dokumentów. A tak. Dla klimaciku, żeby było weselej. A, tu widzę, że nic nie ma tutaj. Nic nie widać, kurwa. Automat jest. No, coś beka.
One of Underhill's samples.
O. może potem. Oglądamy kreskówkę teraz.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees.
Nie no, normalna.
Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Kocham ten serial. Nic kurwa nie widzę. Mam kolegę. O ile to najebało. No i umarłem. Zajebiście, jebane kurwa grzyby. Pierdolone szmaty. Kutasy zajebane, pierdolone. Tu jest dziura jakaś, tu chyba nie byłem. To są zwłoki jakieś. O, mamy kurwa grzyba.
This must be one of the samples.
Super. Nie uspokajaj mnie, ja jestem kurwa spokojny, kutasie jeden. Aha, takie coś. Dobra. Gdzie są toalety? Nie, tego nie można zepsuć. O, zepsułem. O, tam coś jest. Co my tu mamy? To nie tutaj. Sama się fakaj. Aha. Aha, tam są kible. Pff, zawsze masz problemy. Pierdol się. Chciałabyś, spoczejcu. Co tam jest? A, nie to. Tu już byliśmy. O, są kible, są kible. Też to powinno rosnąć gdzieś tutaj. No i gdzie to kurwa jest? O, jest.
This looks like a good one.
Dobra, idziemy do tej laski.
That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Dobra, oddamy to tej lasce. Kurwa, twoja jebana. Chcę się z tobą bawić. Odnalazłem to miejsce, aż dziwne.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold, or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold, or fungus, because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Nie, nawet przestał padać.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after a blooming.
No dobra, tego już słuchaliśmy.
Thanks for the
Investigate the pit. A to co? Dobra, ja będę chyba kończył na dzisiaj. Pójdę, zjem sobie obiad. A jutro możemy też pograć i... poszukamy źródła pleśni. A potem nie wiem. Mamy tutaj trochę do roboty. Dobrze, misiu. Widzimy się na Messengerze.